side of the vehicle. Okay, I like to start here at the exhaust stack. Okay, I like to start at the stack so when I'm done with the back of the trailer, there's nothing else on this side of the vehicle I need to check. So I'm going to start right here. Okay, I'm going to check the exhaust stack. I'm going to make sure it's properly mounted and secured. It's not missing any bolts. I'm looking for any exhaust that is leaking anywhere other than the top of the exhaust stack. Okay, if I see any black soot building up anywhere other than the very top, then that could indicate that there's an exhaust leak. Okay, so I'm going to check and make sure there's no leaks, make sure it's properly mounted and secured, it's not missing any bolts. Okay, right here I'm going to check my multi-function light on the side. Okay, the functions of this light are, it's a marker light, it's a turn signal, and it's a four-way flasher. I'm going to make sure it's not cracked, it's not damaged, there's no moisture in the light, and it's amber in color. Okay, I'm going to move on to my steps. Okay, make sure my steps are properly mounted and secured, it's free of debris. Okay, it's strapped to the fuel tank and it's not missing any bolts. Okay, the fuel tank itself, anything on this vehicle, be it this 250-gallon tank or the little washer fluid reservoir, you're gonna say you're making sure it's not leaking. Okay, that's very important. Make sure it's not leaking. Okay, it's properly mounted and secured. The straps that are holding it are rubber. There's no metal on metal contact on the fuel tank. Okay. You're going to check the cap, make sure the cap is tight. Okay, inside the cap, when you open that cap, there's a metal chain. You want to make sure that's present, and you want to make sure that the rubber seal inside the cap is not ripped, torn, frayed, or dry rotted. All right, I'm going to move on to the door. We check the door handle, make sure it opens properly. We're going to check the seal around the door, make sure that's not ripped, torn, frayed, or dry rotted. And make sure that the window goes up and down. Okay, make sure that's functioning. Okay, you're gonna check the mirror bracket, okay, the limb of the mirror, make sure that's properly mounted and secure, it's not missing any bolts, not visibly damaged in any way. We're gonna check the actual mirror itself, okay, make sure the glass isn't cracked, it's not damaged, make sure it's clean. All right, and then that's it for the side here. Turn that off.